Okay. So, oh, goodness, I'm going to get my life together. Okay, so one more episode and then maybe I should go to bed because I do have to be at work early. Okay, so after the whole ordeal of the unaliving / whatever we want to call it, whatever non-investigation that they did, we did get a chance to see the kids for about 2 hours before he up and moved them. My mother did a very dangerous thing and went down to the house and sat with him with one of the pew-pews in between them and really flat out asked what happened, and he would not give her any answers, but that's neither here nor there. So after that happened, like once he took away the children, there was nothing we could do. Then life just kind of started happening where it was still the arguments between my parents going back and forth. My father was an extreme alcoholic. He blamed my mother for not seeing us. My mother blamed him for not paying child support. We did go down a couple summers to see my father. If we came back, then if we talked about it, it was like a beating. I remember one time we went down there and we came back and we had met our baby brother. My brother is 15 years younger than me. And when we came back, my mother was upset that we had had a decent time. And she got on her knees in front of us while I stood backed into the corner. And my sister was backed in the corner and we were just hysterically crying. And she took the pew-pew and put it in her mouth while we begged and begged and begged for her not to do anything irrational. Then she turned it to us. She turned it to me first. While I sat there and cried and cried and cried, begging her not to do it to me. That I had so much more on this earth that I wanted to do. That I wanted to make my grandmother proud. I wanted to finish school. I wanted to have kids. I wanted to get married. I didn't want to live like she did. I didn't want to live in anger. I didn't want to live in hatred. My sister begged and begged and begged. And then again, she turned it back to herself. And we sat there. I mean, this went on for probably 6 hours. I don't know what made her change her mind. And she finally calmed down enough and left us in the room, and I just cried for hours straight. Till finally I got in my bed, scared to death that she was going to come back in there and do something to me. And she did come back in there to love bomb me again, to hug on me, to tell me how much she loved me and that she would never hurt me. But what she did was traumatize me. And I don't think I know she knows what she did, but I don't think she knows to the extent that I could never, ever. I can forgive it. I can't ever forget it. and I'll carry that with me forever. But at that point, I was 13 years old. I was a teenager trying to figure out why my mother couldn't love me the normal way a parent should love their child. Why she couldn't just handle things the normal way. When my grandmother died, I was the one taking care of her. I wasn't sitting there being able to understand what was going on, why she couldn't just like calm down and like just go through the motions and then grieve. No, she literally shut down her whole mental system. I didn't have a mother for months. She checked herself in, and I'm glad she did. I'm super glad she did. But all she kept saying is she didn't want to be here anymore. And that went on for months. I didn't have a mother for months. And I honestly think back, I don't know if I ever truly had a mother. Not the right kind. But more to come. So that's episode 5.